Welcome to Beyond the Surface podcast. Today, I'm Mark George Mbara and Msanda. Namase ndi bantu bafarera bo Susan Maumela ngadzina la Muvhango bapfi ndipo Susan. Fedzi bone bapfi ndipo Maumela Mahuwa botanganetso.
Ndikolibo.
Ngambanda. Namase ndoba ndishiko todore batori budza uri ndinyi muthu ane apfi bo Maumela. Who is Maumela? Hayibo Susan bane baba uri muthu wote wabadiba khalita.
Okay, ndifi Maumela ngadzina. Kantori, I'm an artist and a preacher, a musician, a writer, an actor, a businesswoman. Yeah.
You went, that's a lot. Being a writer, an artist, actress. Yeah, that's a lot. So how did your background shape your career, any of these careers? Because you have a lot of careers.
Well, I think when you have less, you have more to develop.
Yeah.
And also, my name means ever growing.
Yeah.
Mean that everything you put in my face, I will excel in it. I grow.
Did your background shape that?
Did I?
Your background when you grew up?
Yeah, my background made me who I am today. I think my hobbies, I like to read, and when you read, you actually realize that the world is not so small as you think. The world is greater, and then you aspire for great. Yeah, you know what I mean? Coming from my background, it also means that everything that I had to do for entertainment, I had to read. So that's what I did. I read a lot.
And you become an exceptional, phenomenal person indeed.
Yeah, I think.
You are indeed an exceptional person, because if I can check across, I see Maumela singing gospel. How does that inspire you to be who you are as Maumela? Not like maybe to become who you are in Susan, in Maumela, whatever it is.
Well, I think for me, singing, it's my relationship with God. I sing specifically for Him, you know, like, and maybe when I was singing, when I was growing up, singing was my way of talking to God. When you're brokenhearted, you sing. When you're happy, you sing. So I didn't know that when I grow up, this could be a career path. And then it became a career path, and I was like, so I think most of my gospel songs are letters to God. It's me telling God how I feel.
So who was and is your biggest inspiration in everything you do?
The biggest inspiration I've had would be my boss. His name is Dumagandrov.
Yeah.
Literally, I would call him the angel of my life, because half the things that I am is because he said, this is what you're going to do. Even when I didn't know where I'm going, what I'm doing, it's like, you're going to do this. Yeah. And I'll be like, no, I don't think I can do this. Like, you will see. And then I had to learn, I had to develop and learn things I didn't know anything about. Until now, I am a product of learning.
Yeah. You're still learning.
I'm still learning.
How good of it. Take us through your captivating acting journey, especially balancing it with being a pastor and being a writer.
Yeah.
Because I heard you're an entrepreneur. So how did you balance all these? Take us through that captivating journey of interest.
I think the fact that I am a learning person is that I actually realize that there's too much time in a day. 24 hours is enough for me to do anything. You know, like I don't plan that much. You know, like I'm compelled. I decide, oh, now this is what I'm gonna do. Oh, this is now I'm gonna do. This is what I'm gonna do. So my acting journey it can be quite demanding. I have to say, we have scripts to read and then go to work and do what we're doing. But my calling is who I am. The acting is my job. Now there's a difference. They cannot compete. I wear the mantle of being a prophet, and a prophet that is an actress. So I get paid to go and do that. I don't get paid to be a prophet. It's part of my skin. I don't have to balance it.
It just goes natural.
It is very natural. I go, like, they invite me during the weekend to go and preach. I go and preach and I come back. Monday is back to work. Focus. We're doing job. When we finish work, then the girl in me, the woman in me comes through. So my mental of being a prophet is my mental of being a prophet. You understand? But I still have to remind myself that you play a little, get out a little, see people. Yeah.
You go around the world.
Yeah, go around the world. See this, see that.
You are a strong person. You're a strong woman. What I mean, what in the move
Yeah.
That's inspires somebody.
Yeah.
But in that person, she may also have challenges like other person.
Yes.
Did you have any challenges because
yeah,
in your career?
You really, really go through a lot, and I think I have it easy.
Yeah.
I have it easy in a sense that I've learned to let go and let God. I'm not the one who's gonna sit and worry. I'm not interested.
Yeah.
Like I look at problems and be like, hey, God will deal. Me, I've got other things to do.
Yeah.
So normally when something is weighing heavily on me, either I will read a book or watch a movie.
Did you have that time to do that?
I have so much time in my life, man.
How?
I have so much time. Like, people will be like, you're always busy. I'm like, you don't know me. I have a lot of time in my day.
No, I'm surprised because you have many roles to do, and you tell me you can sit down and read a book for.
Yeah, right now I'm trying to unlearn to sleep less. So I want to sleep more. So I used to sleep 4 hours. Now I want to unlearn that and sleep 7 hours at least. As I grow older, I need more sleep.
Have you ever failed in your life? Like
yes, miserably.
Tell me about it.
Like when you
one that you never forget. Yeah.
You know when you just know that things comes easy for you. You learn easy. You attach yourself to things very easily.
Yeah.
And suddenly you are failing. Like, I think I remember there was a time when God said to me, I have to let go of my car, my house, everything, strip myself completely naked. And yes, there were people, we are praying for you. Don't pray. It has nothing to do with hardship. This is God teaching me a lesson I refuse to learn in a long time. So, oh my God, you're going through the most. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. And me realizing that it took almost 3 years as a pedestrian, not that I could not afford a car or a house. 3 years as a pedestrian. After 3 years, that's when I realized that I'm learning a lesson. Now, that doesn't mean that it was a length of the hardship. No. The hardship took about 6 years.
No, you're Susan, you can't do that.
I can. Like life will humble you.
Yeah.
Life will put you where you are supposed to be.
Yeah.
I have failed in relationships. I've been promised marriage twice and then it fell apart, and I'm sitting there and I'm like, what am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? Maybe I should write this. Maybe I should write that. And then I also realized that relationships are not a one-man show.
Yeah.
If I'm doing anything wrong and if you don't communicate, I will not retain the guilt. If I did something wrong and you didn't say anything, I will not retain the guilt. And this is coming after I'm grown up.
Like, I'm 24.
Yeah.
So I think you started your journey whilst I wasn't even born.
Exactly.
So if I hear somebody saying, I have failed this and this, and it's you, the person that I grew up watching to say, no, she is perfect. Trust me, when I asked you, have you ever failed? It's because whenever I see Muvhango, no, Susan never fails. No.
Like Maumela fails.
Yeah,
I think I have failed in school. I failed standard 6 because I was a very naughty child, extremely naughty. My school, my teachers did not know what to do with me, so I failed. Then I failed grade standard 9 because this grade things is confusing. It's grade 11. Yes, I failed grade 11. I was going through a depression at that time, and when you are a person like me, never having people around you to talk to, you go into a depression. So I was going through a depression, and that depression also taught me that I am my own backup plan. I've tried to commit suicide twice, And I also got to a point where I was like, nothing is worth my life.
No, come on.
Nothing.
If I look at you with what you are saying, I'll be like, nah, this is a grandmother's child.
No, I promise you, like I had to build the bricks of my life single-handedly, just one step at a time, don't rush, don't rush. And then I got to a point where I was like, nothing is worth my life. No lack is worth my life, you know. And I think I have to appreciate life more than anything I can get. I have to appreciate life more than my job, my car, my money. I have to realize that I'm still breathing, and thank God for that.
And with what you've been saying, I got to ask you this. How did you handle all that? Because you are human too.
I sang.
Yeah.
I sing. I think music delivered me from a lot. I sing. And also, going through a lot in life, you tend to shut your emotions down where you do not express easily what you are going through. So everybody just think, oh, she's so strong. Oh, I'm not strong. I'm going through the most. Because I've been through the most, I do not trust. Yeah. So I sing, and when I sing, I get emotional. Then I cry, then I wipe my tears and I come out, you know.
With what you are saying, you sing. I go through your YouTube channel. I found this song, Yahweh.
Yes.
So now I connect the dots.
Yeah.
Was this a thinking thing, or she was being strong? Because you are saying you are not strong, but with whatever you are displaying, it shows me that you are strong. You are really strong.
It actually does. Like most women, if you look at a woman and you find that this woman is strong, they are very guarded. It's not strength. It's guard. They've been hurt a lot. So we approach the world with, I can make it, I can make it, I can make it, I can make it. You understand? So the song was not a thinking song. It was a worship song. When I wrote that song, I was worshiping. You know, it was a worship song, and I was like, wow, God, this is how I feel.
And you displayed in a manner you're nanende chidzitechelesa ti ndisvika kachila chipida chori ndiyadhibudzisa uri na uyu muthu, is she a really actress? Is she a really pastor? Because everything seems to be going like, there's this song again of Muvhango online. Everything goes straight. But now she's saying, no, I struggled. In my own opinion, I become inspired.
Yes.
I'm still young at that age. You say, no, there was a point that I can say, no, I wanted to quit being me. But seeing you and telling me that, I got inspired.
Yes.
In another words, I go through your page. I found poem. There's a poem you write on your birthday.
Yes.
Trust me, that poem touched me to the extent that I went to check. No, she's coming to Bedbridge. I was like, you know that women, bring her to me. That woman is inspiration. I was like, no, she's not your inspiration. It's because she's just from Muvhango. That's why you want it. And I'm like, no. Have you seen this poem? I screenshotted it to him. Have you seen this poem? How did you write that? I mean,
I go through seasons. My life go through seasons. I get to a point where I want to paint. Then I'll paint. I go through a point where I want to write music. Then I write music. I don't even know why the poetry came through. When the poetry came through, I started writing. I woke up, I'm writing. I think, if I'm not mistaken, during that time, I wrote almost 9 poems. And there's one poem that I still remember. It's called But Today. And I read that poem and be like, did I actually write this?
You surprised too.
I was really surprised.
I read excel. It's like you are effortless in whatever you write. Sometimes I ask myself, did she get somewhere from a quote from a book of Shakespeare or something? Because again, I found this in your comment section. It is being women that makes us a symbol of life, and hope that there is a better tomorrow, even when we don't know where our next meal will come from. Oh my God. With this month, as we celebrate the Women's Month, just tell me, or just give a word of inspiration from these to the women out there with what you wrote, because this only is shattered me to say, no, it's this woman is strong, because everything she says, it goes back to the point of life to say, I can reference it with somewhere.
Yeah.
Maybe she writes this because she sees real life out there. Sometimes I think, no, she writes it when she sees the real situation, but I found out you just write.
No, I do. I wake up and I write, and I get surprised. Did I write this? Yes, because I also realize that I am a multifaceted human being.
Yeah.
I have to accept all that I am and function in all that I am.
Yeah.
It's gonna take probably all the time in the day, so I have to prioritize which one am I doing.
You choose.
I think what is left is the discipline. Otherwise, I'm still managing. Now I need to also discipline myself to say, listen.
Are you not? You are.
Oh, trust me. I'm not disciplined. I could spend 4 hours watching movies back to back.
At work?
Yeah, no, like at home.
That's just distraction. I call it
exactly,
distraction.
but it is a distraction. But you could use, let's just say you spend 2 hours and you watch a movie, and then the rest you could use it to be productive.
Yeah.
You understand? And deliberately so, not by accident. You decide that, okay, I have 24 hours in a day, and then I have 18 hours. Let's just say I have 16 hours to be productive. And then you take 8 hours of that and you are watching television, you are on TikTok, and you are not productive.
Do you even do TikTok?
I do.
Come
oh my
on.
God.
Do you have time for that?
I do. I was addicted for a minute there.
Going there for the lives of everything.
I was addicted for a moment there. I had to say to myself, Anna, slow down. And I put it away. And it's a decision.
Yeah.
I would give yourself an hour while you are by yourself. So I put the phone away and I go to another room.
No, you enjoy. It's not like you are wasting time. It's you are now you are no longer at that age where it's like us. We say, we still need to push that much. But with what you are saying, it seems like you always try harder and harder and harder to do something, because you say you're not disciplined, but you are very disciplined, because whatever you do, you can't be disciplined and handle entrepreneurship. You can't be disciplined and do what you do. The commitment you do to me tells me like, this person just put yourself pressure to say, I'm not, I want to do this, I want to do this. But to me, trust me, you are the role model to many. So they see you as that woman who's just perfect. Yeah, who is just perfect to everybody. Okay. So before we end this show, I just want you to just give a word of inspiration to our young girls out there,
Love yourself.
Yeah.
More than anything else, and it's such a simple message. Love yourself. Loving yourself is not buying yourself dresses and wigs. Loving yourself is actually taking care of your body when it hurts the most. Love yourself enough, look at yourself and find yourself beautiful. Don't wait for somebody to come and compliment you about that. They will never.
Thank you for your time. Ndibo Maumela Mahuwa. Suzanne wa Muvhango. For me, she is my role model. She is my mother. She is the pastor. For me, everything she is because I do, while least I'm looking to her through the screen. Today I got the chance to meet you in person. That's a great honor to be with you, great honor to talk, just to share some words with you. It will stay forever with us. Thank you for that.
Thank you very much for having me. Sure.